to say that it's like a bizarre journey back through time. Grown-ups donning armour and laying into each other with clubs and swords may not sound rather like a recipe for fun. Yet hundreds of people have been doing just that over this Easter break. Howard Gips dropped in for a closer look at their medieval mayhem.
They lost their heads this Easter. Some also got a bit legless or armless. Members of the Society for Creative Anachronism from round Australia. Hundreds of otherwise normal human beings who spend 4 days recreating an age long past at their bush camp.
There was this box of rocks, and one army had to pick it up and take it to their side. And that's the basic thing. It's pretty much just an excuse.
Baron Wussage Clovenhaft, Marshal in charge, when he says play on, everyone goes in for a hack. When he yells hold, everyone goes down on their knees and holds while the dead are cleared or safety is checked. But as nearly everyone gets butchered half a dozen times, there's an endless stream of dead knights leaving the battleground. So who wins? Doesn't really matter, does it?
We arrived, fought hard, and died. Got hit in the head with about 14 different swords all at the same time.
So you're out?
Yep. It's great fun. Doesn't matter whether you live, die, win, lose. It's always good fun.
You know, you kill a few, you get killed a few times. You know, there's always enough fun for everyone.
Fighting is very attractive, particularly for young men. They look at this and they think, wow, that's what I want to do. But quite often what you'll find is that people will come in with one thing in mind: fighting, dancing, music, cooking, all of the different arts and crafts that we do.
While most are chopping and hacking, those with more peaceful intent, including Rowan Peregrine, the Society's founder in Australia, are recreating other gentle pursuits from medieval times with great attention to authenticity.
As you can see, we don't really live that rough. This is our bathhouse. You can see it through here. You can see this is the bath which we fill up from the fire, and it's very comfortable.
Not like camping at all, really, is it? As everyone is deemed to be of noble blood, they're allowed the luxuries of wealth from that time, and everyone has their titles or ancient name.
Viscountess Baroness Mistress Rowan Peregrine.
My name is Lord Jacques de Balkan. I'm French persona. Warrior of the Black Thistle.
These knights travelled from Perth, these from Brisbane. The White Company of St Michael have professionally made armour and hundreds of hours of training before they go into battle. Their leader, the fearsome Cornelius von Beck.
I'm wearing about $4,000 to $5,000 worth of gear with my helmet and everything else. The average company person, you're looking at about $2,000 worth of armour.
You're slashing today, are you? Out there hacking away with the best of them?
As much death as possible.
Knights of old would die of shock seeing women going into battle like this, but you have to move with the times a little bit. Now look at this poor sod hopping up the field throwing axes. An arrow in the foot slowed him down. Pity he's not a better shot.
Well, there wasn't much I could do. I lost a leg, so I couldn't run, so I'm not good for what I normally do, so frontal assault seemed the only way to go.
And you died?
I died, but I created some havoc, which is good.
It's probably not as dangerous as it looks. There are strict safety checks of armour and weapons, and cider and mead consumption is strictly forbidden before fighting. Afterwards, they get legless in the tavern, reliving the day's brawling. Visitors tend to lump them all into one group, weirdos, but really they're just different.
You get an awful lot of computer programmers. Probably the single largest group.
The truth is, there's not a lot of difference between some of these stoushes and some games of footy, just the weapons at hand. For this battle, you have to imagine the road is a bridge with a ravine on each side. If you get pushed off, you're dead. Life be in it, or death. It's all part of the game. Not a bad way to relax.
Amazing. Howard Gibbs there, lost in the Middle Ages again. Back with something different after this.